if you love bagels and love that feeling of eating a big, fluffy, terrible carb, that everything flavoring is heaven. Garlic and onion, sesame. I mean, I really feel like I've gone to Dunkin' Donuts. Welcome back. Now let's get cooking with TGG. Morning. Who doesn't love an everything bagel? I do. I could eat the whole freaking bag. Here's the problem. Nothing against this, but if you're trying to gain weight, that's great. 270 calories, carbohydrates, 53 carbohydrates, only 2 grams of fiber. Not too keto friendly, folks. Now we're talking, right? Right here. Mission Carb Balance, flour tortillas, carb balance. These things are a godsend. If you don't know about this and you're on low carb or keto, then you better start doing some research because this stuff rocks. 70 calories, 1 tortilla, total carbohydrates 19. However, if you're a keto fan, dietary fibers are 15 grams. 19 minus 15 is 4, 0 sugars. 4 grams net carbs in these mission wraps. Today, we are going to show you how to do a keto low carb everything bagel with this low carb mission wrap. Philly cream cheese, there is no substitute. And we're going to be using Trader Joe's everything bagel seasoning. If you haven't gotten this stuff, it is unbelievable. It tastes just like a Dunkin' Donuts everything bagel. First thing we're going to do is take 1 soft shell tortilla, just like the pizza shop. You don't have to spin that at home. Okay, get this thing out right here. We want to take our cream cheese, Philly cream cheese. And by the way, if you don't have a spreader, this is the old Pampered Chef stainless steel 2-inch by 5-inch spreader with the plastic. It's a freaking spreader from Pampered Chef. Go to our link down below in the description. Todd Jackie have a Pampered Chef link. You can buy one of these. Take your cream cheese.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot. What you're going to find here, folks, it's really your preference on what you want to do for cream cheese. Me personally, again, you're on keto, right? This is a healthy fat on keto, low carb keto, Philly cream cheese.
That's good.
Jackie and I do make them different. If you put too much on, then you're going to be oozing out the side, and it really won't be like a bagel.
To me personally,
like she's totally freaking out that this is a lot. Get it on there. Make sure you cover the edges with the cream cheese. Don't leave it blank, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Take your everything bagel seasoning. It is pretty salty. You got sea salt, you got sesame seeds, you got garlic and onion chunks. Anyway, what you want to do, this is really important. You want to wrap it tight. The tighter you wrap the tortilla, the more it's going to feel like a bagel. And I said, if you don't put cream cheese on the edges, then it gets, see how flimsy it gets here, Jackie? Do you see that? When you told me not enough cream cheese, I didn't put enough, folks. Make sure you get it thick on the edges as well. But make sure it's tight. You're going to have a little overlap. Now you got your tortilla full with everything bagel seasoning and cream cheese. Step number 2, you got to cut them. And you want to cut these bad boys, I would say probably about an inch apart, right, Jack?
yes.
Fluff them up a little. This is an important part here, keeping them together. You don't have to use a pizza cutter. I mean, you don't want to flatten them out too much. But at the end of the day, you keep them together like this, and they actually have texture and almost right the round size of a bagel. So really, put them together like that, and really that's what we're after. It's like a bagel. Now, we got to get to the pan. We got to put a little, you can put olive oil, you can put a little bit of butter, because butter's good on the keto, or you can do the old spray ham if you got it. Let's go over to the pan and see what we got. Let's take some real butter. This happens to be salted butter. You could use unsalted butter. You heat your pan up. I've got it at 5.5 on the electric, 6. On keto, don't they say that the real butter is going to be better on the diet than would be like margarine or anything like that? Put them in the old pan. And of course, we do sell bamboo on Pampered Chef. Throw them in there. Move these guys around. Get the butter all over each side so they're going to be golden, right? A key part with this is you don't want it too hot. If you get it too hot, it's going to burn the outsides and your cream cheese is going to be cold in the middle, and that's not a good thing. I like to put it on a medium heat, and they will eventually brown up, but it's going to get warm all the way through and really taste like a delicious, scrumptious bagel. All right, what I do too, and Jackie's like, oh man, not more.
Not too much.
Oh, this is for Jackie, but I like to put a little bit on the outside while I'm cooking, just a little bit. She says not too much. But that to me looks like the bagel you get with sesame seeds and all that fun stuff. All right, they're starting to brown up, Jackie. Can you hear them? You can hear them. Jackie, can you hear him?
Oh, yeah, I hear him.
Jimmy, can you hear him? He can't hear him out there. But the cool thing is, as these brown up, you're going to start smelling the garlic and the onion. Jackie, do you smell the garlic and onion?
Yeah, look how good they look.
Yes, they look delicious. I'm going to brown them up a little more. You want to cook these for probably about 3 minutes, I would say.
Like, you cannot go wrong with these.
You cannot go wrong. Go ahead, Jack.
You cannot go wrong with these on low carb. This is just perfect with your coffee.
I'll tell you what, if you like bagels, if you miss bagels and the carbs and the cream cheese and the onions and garlic, and you can put whatever seasoning you want in here, right? But I could tell you what, when you take a bite of these things, you're you're dying to go to heaven. You're gonna feel like you're eating a huge carb. You feel like you're gonna be eating a monster bagel at Dunkin' Donuts, or Einstein's, or Brugger's Bagels, or whatever you have.
I mean, you don't have to be on keto to eat this. Just, you want to cut some carbs out.
Yeah, you want a nice snack, this is what I do. Now my wife, she likes to cook everything on high. It cooks fast, it burns, the house usually fills with smoke. I don't do that. Depends on how crispy you want them. I just make sure you get them on each side. I like to do it slow. I like to cook slow, that way things don't get totally roached and burned up. Jackie, how much do you like yours cooked?
A little crisp.
She likes them a little crisp. So you see they're starting to smoke a little. Keep moving around. They're really starting to brown up. You don't want to move them too much because, why, Jack? You don't want the butter to burn. So there you go. To me, what's wrong?
No, I don't cook. So
She doesn't cook. She doesn't know. Anyway, there you go. To me, those are done. Let's turn off the heat. Let's get these on a plate. And I want Jackie's opinion on how good they taste. All right, Jackie. It's time.
I go like that.
Oh, look at that cream cheese.
Look at that.
All right, look at that cream cheese. Go ahead, Jack, before the battery dies.
Perfect.
That's it?
That's so good.
Come on, give me some excitement. What's going on?
I taste that everything seasoning is perfect.
She says it's perfect. And you know, a husband move would be
No.
steal one and she touch it with her fork, so I'm not going to
There you go.
See that?
See?
You don't mess with the woman's food. So Jackie almost broke my hand and I had to try one myself. So let's try this thing. Oh my God. Cream cheese is soft and warm. The brown, the toastiness on the bagel, or I call it a bagel on this low carb mission wrap. That everything flavoring is heaven. Garlic and onion, sesame. I mean, I really feel like I've gone to Dunkin' Donuts. You gotta try these keto bagels.
Everybody needs to try it.
Everybody in the world.
It's a game changer, life changer on a low carb.
Jackie calls it a life game changer. It is. It truly is. If you love bagels and love that feeling of eating a big, fluffy, terrible carb bagel, you got to try them. Low carb, 4 net carb, keto, everything bagel. Cook fresh, cook often, and keep cooking with TGG.